Welcome back in. It's time for Money Tuesday. You know, I'm sure probably most of you make charitable donations, of course, out of the goodness of your heart, but there is that added bonus of a tax deduction. But there may be an often forgotten tax strategy you're not taking advantage of if you're of a certain age, the Qualified Charitable Deduction, or QCD. Stuart Welch from the Welch Group joins us now to explain a little bit more about this. Good to see you this morning, Stuart.
Good morning, Mike.
There's a lot involved here for people to digest, so I may just let you take this and run with it, but explain the QCD and who would it benefit and why.
So I think this is the strategy. You've got a lot of viewers that have parents that are in their 70s, and you got a lot of viewers who are actually in their 70s. So this is for them. If you're 70 and a half and older, and two things, you're taking money from a retirement account and you're making gifts to charities, whether it's a charity or your religious organization. This is a strategy you need to understand. So what normally happens, Mike, is when people give to a charity, they just take out their checkbook and they write a check to them. And when they take money from a retirement account, that money comes in typically as ordinary income. It's going to go on their tax return, and they're going to pay ordinary income taxes on that. So a qualified charitable deduction is a way for you to kind of game the system. And what happens is, instead of you writing a check directly to a charity, you actually have the money from your retirement account go directly to that charity. And when you do that, it does not show up on your tax return. It does not show up as adjusted gross income. And that can save you, in particular, that can save you in Medicare taxes or Medicare premiums. And the reason is because your adjusted gross income is not added, the income from the IRA is not added to your income. It does not show up. It goes directly to the charity.
And we want to specify, and I know you use the term gaming the system, but this is all legal under the current IRS laws. So now, if you're, would this matter whether or not, how much money you have in an IRA that you were taking money out of?
No, it doesn't really matter. It's really, if you do it the traditional way, you write a check, you're going to get a deduction for it, but most people take the standard deduction, so they actually don't get that. They don't itemize, so they don't get that deduction. So this kind of bypasses that and gives you that benefit. So it's one of those things you definitely want to talk with your tax advisor. But the other thing to remember is, once you turn 72, you actually have to start taking money from your IRAs. And so if you're 72 and you're taking money from an IRA and you're giving to charities, the qualified charitable deduction is going to be something you are going to want to explore.
Well, we know Stuart just gave you folks the blueprint there. It's something you definitely want to research there, as he's mentioned, with your tax consultant. Stuart Welch from the Welch Group, some good information this morning. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Mike.
All right. Still ahead now on the Good Day